Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Q&S, and according to my information here, it's been a couple of weeks since I did one, so time to have a look at these responses to my question. My question to you was, what is it that attracts you to your current or favourite game? Okay, so let's start with them. Idic Beer says, interesting to hear everyone's answers. I'm 100% influenced by my gaming group. No point starting a system if there is no one else to play or who is interested in trying it out. That is true, but then it always takes one person to start the others off or get the others into it. So if a load of people in your gaming group said, "Oh, try this, try this, try this. This game is really good. I don't know, Demon Killer, whatever." You say, "Oh yeah, all right, I'll have a go," and you like it, then you're into it. What if it was you that found the game and you really, really want to introduce the others into it? Does it work the other way as well? Or... That's not the question for this episode, by the way. But yeah, no, I agree. Then I suppose the sensible thing to do is just to talk about it first, isn't it? Guys, have you seen this game called Demon Killer? I'm just making up a name. Do you fancy giving it a go? I believe they do a starter set or something, and you'll chip in or whatever. That's the sort of thing you could do, isn't it? Going on. Curtis Brown says, I am 90% an historical gamer. Background, history and the drama of real battle is what attracts me to any given period. Okay. When I do play sci-fi or fantasy, it is usually due to the fluff and background of the setting, not to mention the quality and price of the models, that bit's in brackets. I don't collect or play for the simple sake of a particular game or set of rules. So there's two different ones there, and I kind of draw a bit from each one. I definitely like to make my own mind up, but I listen to other people, what they think is a good game. I like to try it out, and then I make my own mind up. By the same count though, I like to try and get other people into certain games. Ralph Astley says, a great set of rules that will really hook me has to meet a number of criteria. I have to be interested in the historical period, or if sci-fi or fantasy, the narrative backdrop to the rules. The rules have to be clearly written and entertaining to read. There should be no ambiguities or gaps. I wish. Most important, they should be well place tested before publication. Highly agree with that. There should be good online support, such as a forum and downloadable playing aids and errata. Again, yes, you have my agreement on that. I can't forget the word then. It should be reasonably easy to assemble the armies required, so that I do not lose interest before I have finished painting. I should not have to purchase a specific range of figures, but should be able to employ figures from a variety of manufacturers. And for the most part, you can. Things like 40k though, you just can't. Because they just aren't, they're not there. Plus Games Workshop wouldn't like that much at all. I mean, you can get the Chinese knockoffs, but I don't do that. There needs to be sufficient interest in the game that I can hope to find opponents, and I'm not the only person in my area with any interested in that particular set. There should be room to expand the rules or enlarge the size of the game as you progress. Most rules fall down on one or other of these criteria. For me, the one that ticks most of the boxes is Saga, and I will be looking into that because of your recommendation. Yeah. So you're a rules person. You like the rules. So it's very interesting. Everybody's what attracts everybody. Marksman Gaming says, definitely the painting for me. I'm an avid painter. Oh, I like the painting too. The trouble is I'm a slow painter, so it takes me ages to paint anything. But then it gives me time to think about games, tactics, other videos I want to make, you know, that kind of thing. Paul Alber says, AB Miniatures, 15mm, in brackets 18mm, Napoleonic. Nice vid. Light of Hand says, my main game at this minute is X-Wing, and my reasoning for getting the game, bar it being Star Wars, was it's easy to put up and play, and the cost was not too bad for a starter set, and I've loved it since. Yeah, I've heard this about the game, and doesn't attract me. I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars, but I just like the films, really, with Star Wars, and that's about it, really. And I am super excited for the new films, although there seems to be a tidal wave growing of people that are about to poo-poo it before it even comes out. But I'm, you know, I will watch it, draw my own conclusions. I don't really wish to play it as a game, though. I didn't really enjoy role-playing games, Star Wars or other video games. It wasn't my thing. So, yeah, anyway, thank you for your answers to my question. And it's very interesting. I kind of, like I said, I'll take a bit from each. And that's what I do. My main question for this episode to you is, where is your favourite place to play and why? So it's a double barrel question. Do you play at home, basement, living room? Do you go to a club or a gaming store? Do you just do tournaments just with friends? What do you prefer and why do you prefer it? Or, you know, so where do you prefer to play? If it's at a club, why? Why do you prefer to play there? You know, is it because they've got, you know, more scenery, more room to play, blah blah blah? Do you prefer to play at home with your mates, or whatever? Do you prefer to play solo, and why? So where do you prefer to play and why? That's all for this episode. Remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you in the next vid, guys. Cheers now.